Now, Daniels was underage when Nedowoko married her, according to Sowore and according to Regina Daniels herself. She said she was 17 years, and Sowore has already called for the petition of Nedowoko. We thought this whole issue was done because people claim that Regina Daniels is lying just to make Nigeria hate Nedowoko. But now it seems like Sowore got more information. Sowore, through his social media page, Twitter, released a document suggesting that Regina Daniel was indeed underage when she got married to Nedowoko, or when Nedowoko forcefully took her, according to Sowore. Now Nedowoko is now defending himself because that is a deep gross of misconduct, not just only in Nigeria space. He might be able to escape Nigeria, but he cannot escape the country that he initially practiced law, that is UK. So these are the two things that the Woko they try to defend. So Sowore released a document about Regina Daniels and showed that indeed Regina was underage. And according to Sowore, he said, evidence are now available suggest that Prince Senator Ned Nwoko traveled internationally with this now temporary estranged wife, Regina Daniel, at a time of when it is clear Senator Ned Nwoko, at a time when it's clear that Senator Ned Nwoko traveled internationally with his now temporary estranged wife, Regina Daniel, when she was still a minor. Record indicates she was born in October 2021 and that their marriage took place in May 2019 when she was 17 years old. Nedowoko changed Regina Daniel's name from Regina Imeka Favor Ojuegu to Regina Daniels. He obtained and obtained a fake INEC Nigeria voter card to conceal her age after introducing her to drug to enable him to force himself on her. Senator Prince Nedowoko has traveled with Regina Daniel to Jordan, UAE, Egypt, and her only passport showing she was underage when Nedowoko married Gina, but for some curious reason, never took her to England, the US, or the Europe. The latest revelation raises serious legal and technical questions that can never be ignored. The fact, as they stand, point to a violation of both moral and statutory boundaries, and the truth will soon be fully public. No amount of influence or political power should shield anyone from accountability when such grave issues are involved. You see how he said Regina Daniel was bettered 10th of October 2001. That is to say, at May 2019, that Regina Daniel got married, Regina Daniel was 17 years old and few months. Now, I will not only blame Nedowoko, although if it is true, Nedowoko should face the consequences. And not just Nedowoko. Let us also remember that the mother, Regina Daniel's mother, she's equally wicked. Let us not exempt that woman from this whole crisis. Regina Daniel's mother is wicked. Regina Daniel on her own, I want to say she's greedy. She's very, very unruly young girl. I wouldn't say that. But because she was an underage. So that's why I do not really put blame on Regina Daniel. And she was the one that exposed it herself. Meanwhile, Nedowoko said it's a lie. Nedowoko said, it has come to my attention that false claims are being circulated by Regina, suggesting that I married her when she was 17 years old. These claims are entirely untrue and misleading. For clarity, during my first meeting with Regina, I asked her age, and she told me she was 21 years old. I further asked if she had any document to support this, as she presented an INEC voter card, which clearly showed that she was born on October 10th, 1998. I informed her that I would keep this document in my possession, and I have done so since that day. I have also seen a BBC interview her mom granted after our marriage regarding her age. According to all verifiable record, our marriage took place 6 years ago, which means Regina Daniel is 27 years old today. Any suggestion that I married her at 17 is false and should not be accepted by the public. The facts are verifiable and indisputable. Until this is done, I urge the public to approach all our claims with caution, especially taking into account our current mental condition, having started and abandoning our rehabilitation for illegal drug addiction. Nedowoko is a lawyer, so he understands the system. And I'm so happy he kept this. I think for me, Nedowoko was deceived. If Regina Daniel said she's 17 years old, Nedowoko was deceived into believing that Regina was 17 years old, was 21 years old. And he has proof and document. The mother also did an interview. So for me, Nedowoko is exonerated. Nedowoko has no blame here. Because the mother did an interview, really. And Regina Daniel said she was 21 as at the time, and according to the document she gave Nedowoko. So Nedowoko is really, really wise about that. You see this life, eh? If you be old man make get money, all those girls will want come stop your shine or taste from your wealth. It is your responsibility to be careful, to safeguard yourself. And Nedowoko has done just that. Nedowoko really safeguard himself. I don't see where the will carry this issue go. Regina Daniel should be blamed. Regina Daniel should be even sent to jail for lying and trying to incriminate an innocent man. Yes, Regina Daniel should be sent to jail for lying and trying to incriminate another man for presenting a fake ID, and not just only that, and also collaborating with her mom to deceive and incriminate an innocent man. I will not see this thing as Nedowoko's fault. Meanwhile, Nedowoko is currently performing his fatherly duty. Nedowoko is currently performing his fatherly duty. His fatherly duty and taking care of her son. Regina Daniel abandoned her son at Nedowoko's house, and she has been partying with her brothers and siblings. That one will tell you the kind person, the kind family these people be. No, I won't do so. And also, Regina Daniel's second Nedowoko other wife has called out Regina Daniel for making claims that she was giving Regina Daniels money. She was giving that other woman money. Let me check for the statement, guys. You know, this whole issue is not going to end anytime soon. According to Neduwoko's second wife, the other wife, not second wife, she said, "How dare you say that you ever gave me money? For what exactly? I am very content with the provision my husband makes for me, makes for our family. We should show Nigeria our bank account to see who is paying money to our account. You also know that my husband completely hates alcohol, drugs, and smoking. He has always been clear that he would never accept any wife who drinks, smokes, or uses drugs. The only reason you are fighting my husband is because he wants you to stop your drugs and alcohol addiction. It has always been a serious matter for him, and he neither smokes nor drinks himself. You know too well that I almost lost my marriage when you introduced me to drugs 6 years ago, and it was my husband's quick instincts on intervention that rescued me from that dark path. You have been a bad influence since you married into this beautiful family, giving drugs to nannies and our workers, including your younger sister, Destiny. You infected everyone with your virus, and this is why I will not trust my daughter around you unsupervised, especially when I found out that you were sleeping with every single girl around you. Sleeping with every single girl around you? What did that one mean now? Please go and escort yourself out. Seek help immediately and continue with your rehabilitation. And leave the other wives out of this. I say this not out of anger, but from a place of truth and concern for the level of lies that you are peddling for reasons that are known to you alone. Then she also said, I've always choose peace and minded my own business, yet I find myself being disrespected for no reason. You were the one who spoke about me first, even claiming to have sent me money, which is simply not true. I never spoke against you or anyone. If you do not like me, please stay. But if you check, this woman has never really spoken against Regina Daniels. So she has been really, really quiet. So, and Neduwoko get other wives. So Neduwoko has other wives. Why it be like saying that Regina Daniels they give Neduwoko issue? Why? And everybody they see saying that Neduwoko be the problem. Neduwoko never had issue with other wives now. Or he had issue with other wives. But you are never hear him out like this. But then again, now Regina Daniel home they loud. And she sleeps with other girls. Is this guy woman, this Neduwoko go marry? Say, which guy, he just go. And according to that woman, she said Regina Daniel brought her evil dark way into that family. That family was usually peaceful. But Regina Daniel brought her dark way into it. Guys, let me know exactly how you feel. Have a wonderful day. Catch you guys next time. And peace.